turn it up?
No, you good. You good. You good. You good. You can do that. That's fine. I'm pretty sure, it'll be all right. But okay, it's something I need to talk about. Man, y'all just don't know how I hate talking about us as a people and how we are and how we can be sometimes. And it just confuses me, but I understand at the same time. Basically, I have to explain something to y'all before I can actually get to what I want to really talk about with us as a people. It's about us. It's about us. And it's been like that for a while, for years with us. Okay. Basically, it's about us degrading each other in everything that we do. However, before I can explain this, I have to explain the reason why some of us are still in that mentality, that slave mentality. Half of it is because it's our fault, and half of it is because of what done happened to us over centuries and centuries. But what needs to be explained right now, because I know some of y'all, refuse to just pick up a book. It's the Willie Lynch syndrome, about how he put the light skin against the dark skin, the tall against the short, the big against the small against the dumb, and how he made us basically hate each other. And it instilled that in us to just hate each other. And if y'all don't know who Willie Lynch is, his name is actually William Lynch. These are my early studies in the 90s where I've learned this from. Haven't went here in a while. But yeah, he had a book called How to Make a Slave. And basically, he went to Virginia, and that's why he drove in and seen the trees of slave owners, and they had us hanging from the trees as he come in. They wanted to be like a good representation, but he didn't really like it that much because it was like, I'm not saying he didn't really, but anyway, it was like he was wondering why you have so many of them hanging from trees and everything, and he was wanting to break it down to how you can make a slave and make them do what you want, but it's a mental thing. It's a mental thing, and basically what he told them is turn them against each other. That way they'll be so more focused on themselves about hating each other that they won't even be thinking about what you're really doing to them. And this is talking to the slave master. He was talking to the slave master when he said that. And for that being said, he basically had a way of turning us against each other. You know how we the light-skinned team, dark-skinned team, big, skinny, petite, thick, smart, dumb, against each other. But that's what he taught and instilled in us for us to be that way. And for that being said, some of us are still that way. We still have that slave mentality to where we hate each other. We hate for another person, another black person, to be successful. We hate for another person to get more attention than us. We hate, basically, to break it down, you have your people out here that hate the Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion video. And these are the same people that hate Kamala Harris for running for vice president. And y'all hate the people who are actually are trying to be entrepreneurs and trying to be successful and have their own. And y'all hate people that work at McDonald's. But the thing is, that slave mentality that you have, it goes back to what was instilled in you, to what was drilled and conditioned and manipulated in your mind for you to think that way and for you to be that way. And it's one thing that Willie Lynch said, that if you put all these trainings into effect, it can last for 100 years or more. Or more. And it has lasted for 100 years or more. Because we're still talking about each other. We're still out here down in the next man, down in the next woman, hating your own sister for getting their own hair salon. You're hating your own brother for getting his own barbershop. You're hating your own people for trying to be successful. Now me, I don't damn nobody. I don't care if you're selling dope or you out here trying to make a living on your own, a positive way. I love my people. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. It doesn't matter what you're doing out here. You know, I can hang in the hood. I can go with the corporate. I can hang with any of them. And will love them. And will not judge them. And have as much fun as I would with either one. With no problem, with nothing being said, and me not trying to criticize or think any other kind of way or judge them in any kind of form or fashion. But why us, man? Like, damn. Why us as a people have to be so bad and just hate each other and you it just don't make sense to me. Basically, people, man, get out of that slave mentality. You know, stop being Sambo, you know. If anybody don't know who Sambo is, because I know some of y'all refuse to read, it's the quote of being who we, as of today, think Uncle Tom is. Well, Uncle Tom was a great guy. He wasn't the one that, white man, I'm kissing white man's ass. And that was Sambo. Sambo didn't like Uncle Tom because Sambo was the one that was kissing and all up on it, being up under them and taking up for them and everything. Uncle Tom was the one who was like, fuck you. And everything you stand for. But they want to make it think that Uncle Tom, you been to Uncle Tom. No, bro, it's Sambo. Look that up too. Look that up. Uncle Tom Sambo. You can put it right in the Google, Uncle Tom Sambo, and it'll just break it down to you. Look that up and read. Read a book, people. Just read, please. Please. And that goes back to what you really need to do for us as a people. We really need to learn to unlearn, to relearn again. That basically erase everything that you have been taught. Clear it out your mind. Take it out of there. Take it completely out your mind. Because 95% of what you've been taught was a lie about you. Even down to the Uncle Tom people. And relearn again. Condition your mind yourself. Manipulate your own mind into knowing the truth. Don't believe in nothing. Know everything that you go seek for. Because belief will have you be thinking that Uncle Tom was a bad person, that we judge it out, white man, this white man, that he's Uncle Tom. No. It got y'all believing that. But Sambo, Sambo is actually a guy that we should be calling some of these people is Sambo. Anyway, let me get off that. Basically, the subject of what I'm really wanting to talk about is, I was strolling through my Facebook today, and about for the last 2 weeks now, maybe less, I've just been seeing us as a people. And it's sad because it's mostly black men. Well, we can be something sometimes. And be hating on Meg and Cardi's video. We're hating on Kamala for running for vice president. We always got something to say about fucking something that really, it doesn't make any sense. Why? Okay, and you wonder why some black women feel like they don't need us, and don't want to deal with us and just use us just for our, I know what I mean, that, they feel like that's all we and they like, damn that sometimes. Shit. They got toys for that now. And, cause it's just too much to deal with. But the thing is, it's like, when you put yourselves in a situation where you just hate on everything about a black woman, and just make it clear, I love my black women. Love y'all. Completely. Right. Oh. But we as black men sometimes, from what I've seen, can be so judgmental on things that really don't got nothing to do with us. We'll hate them just because they are talking about some on their music, or just because they dating a white man, or what they done in the past. First of all of us has a past. Some of us are still fucking up in the future. I mean, in the present. So your past is your present, because you ain't went to the future yet, but you still fucking up right now. So why are you judging somebody else for just trying to be great? They just trying to be great. Down to the videos, down to politics, down to entrepreneurship. All these people you're talking about are just trying to be great. Every single one of them are just trying to be great. they're not trying to manipulate you in any kind of form, in a bad way or whatever, because it's up to you to really get intertwined with it to where it deals with your mental. You know, you can just bypass it. You know, pay attention to it. It all works together. But what I really can't stand is that when we get on Facebook or we talk to our friends and we talk about Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi, they degrading, nasty, you know, wet ass gushy, yeah, just nasty, you know, not a role model, you know. First of all, they ain't a fucking role model. They ain't a role model. They will never be a role model. You're the role model. You're the role model. You're the role model. And no, we can't control everything that our kids listen to. And first of all, we grew up on there's some hoes in this house, there's some hoes in this house, there's some hoes, and all this, you know, it takes two to make a thing. I mean, we and it was worse. We grew up on some nasty shit, y'all. And look at us, we turned out pretty well. You know. Hell, I'm still ashamed to talk nasty to some women, you know. I'm still shy. I still got a little shyness about me. You know, I listened to some nasty shit when I was young. You know? And it didn't influence me to be like, you know, just pull everything out, blah, here it is, boom, 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 you know? So, no, they can't control everything you listen to, you know? But at the same time, you're the role model, they're not. Now, with this Kamala thing, you know, I'm not really into politics like that, you know? But as a black woman that's running for vice president, that's great to me. I mean, that's great. I like it. I mean, I don't got nothing, you know, I don't know her, you know, but that doesn't mean, even if I did know her, she's still a black woman running for president. That's good for me, you know. I didn't really feel Obama, but he was still a black man running for president. So that's good to me. You know, I love us, no matter what we are, no matter what we do. If you're an alcoholic, if you're a rocket scientist, if you're a lawyer, if you're a crackhead, if you, whatever you are, I love y'all.